So yeah, I'm gonna be well. Right now, I'm in my tackle room, and I'll do what I can to get ready. Haven't booked Safari yet, but plans are that in well less than 48 hours, I'll be on the British Isles in Great Britain, the mainland. Hey, Danny, what's up? Good to see you, man. So yeah. Oh, and let me set it to live chat. And by the way, the reason I'm not wearing a shirt, it's too freaking hot. It's gonna push 110 today. So I think actually it's gonna crack 110 degrees Fahrenheit or 40 degrees Celsius. So you can already see I'm sweating. But I've got shit to do, so no excuses. Let's get to it. So yeah. Yeah. It is pretty fucking good. Anyway. Yeah, I got my keeping net. Actually, let's inspect this. I'm not sure if it has any holes or not. And I got this out of the base because in the garden there's been like the backyard there's been mice, and I'm worried they'll get into the basement and might start eating on my nest. It looks good so far. So far, so good. No, no holes detected. That's great. That is awesome. And shit, but is at 2 noon time. I'm working on a roof. Oh crap! My condolences. Well, at 4 in the afternoon, I have to pick up my car from the mechanic, which is good, but that I can get it back. Also means that it was probably nothing serious. I mean, it basically was just a scratch and a dent. The problem is like the protective part over the wheel was dented in. I don't know how to call it in English, but yeah. And that's an issue because the when I hit bumps, the wheel was hitting it. And if I am gonna go on a road trip, maybe if I hit a bump too hard, and there's definitely gonna be some bad roads where I'm going, it might explode the tire. So that would be crap. So not willing to risk that. Well, to be honest, it was I might have risked it, but my mom saw it and she freaked out. So that is the main reason I'm getting it done now. But yeah, it is better than have my tire explode in a different country. And hey, we got some more people in the house. Very, very nice. So yeah. Let's first get our rock sorted out actually. Because that's gonna be something we can get out of the way. And everything we can get out of the way is gonna help us moving forward. The less stuff we have to look at and think about taking or not taking, the easier it's gonna be. So yeah. Let's get the rods and the wheels figured out. All the big shit and let's do the little shit later. Here we have my rod suit. All the rods that are gonna come with me are gonna come there. Actually, while we're at it, this is a really nice combo that I'm probably like this I'm gonna use for some big conger eels and other stuff. This HXW 3-speed Raptor and 10-foot or 3-meter sack fishing Brocat, which is a really nice rod, but awesome blank and it casts pretty well. And it has a lot of power. I can fish 40, 50 pounds of drag with this rod. And but you really have to like sit back down, harness in, have the reel on your knees to even get that rod to fully bend. But it has the power. But it's still like it's not the easiest on the angler, but it makes it fun. Even a mid-sized fish is quite a lot of fun on this rod, but it definitely has the beams. Like you can definitely lay the beams on a big fish. No, so I'm going to Great Britain, to the British Isles. Well, yeah, that's a mainland, so not Ireland, not any of the small. Well, I'm gonna visit some of the small isles, like Ferry and the ones that have bridges. But I'm basically gonna start in southern England, work my way up the North Sea coast to the very north part of Scotland, and then around the west coast, which first is gonna be the open Atlantic Ocean, and then after that, further south, it's gonna be the Irish Sea. So that's where I'm going. Oh, I'm not sure I agree with that. There's sharks and there's like I'm gonna try to do a little bit of land-based sharking, and there's conger eels. And like if you ever caught a man-sized conger eel, they have power. Okay. I heard something that maybe I thought it was a miter, but maybe it was the neighbor's store. Like also with congers, I thought I was using overkill. I was almost about to downsize 2 years ago. My year, I already had started. Then I caught a decent sized conger on the light rod, and it was and then I caught a really big one on the heavy rod, and it was. So yeah, I learned my lesson, and especially like I'm catching them land based. You know, from a boat you can use lighter gear and be all right, but I'm not only pulling them out of the snacks, I'm basically pulling them in or at least onto the snacks. So I really need some power. So yeah, but I get what you're saying. So for sea fishing is good, yes, but not inland. Oh no, I'm gonna be sea fishing most of the time at least. I'm talking about big conger eels, sharks, and that kind of stuff, and maybe some skates that I'm gonna use a heavy gear. For freshwater stuff, I have actually, but should have a lighter rod than my lightest. My lightest two are 50-gram Sanda rod and a 30 or 40-gram no name brand whatever rod. That's what I'll be using for my lighter, my trout fishing, and maybe if I do some salmon fishing and pike fishing. For pike fishing, I also have something a little bit heavier. Probably not going to use the heavier rod. Anyway. But yeah, this pike about the biggest fish. I mean, technically, I think you can have sturgeon, but they're all but extinct. The Atlantic sturgeons, so at least on this side of the Atlantic. So yeah, no giant fish to worry about in freshwater. Nothing bigger than a pike. But maybe salmon actually. Probably a big salmon is going to fight harder than a pike, but you cannot use as much drag because they're more likely to shake the hook if you overdo it. Or like the hook to tear out, I would say. Pike can still shake the hook, but you can use a lot of drags on it still because they have tougher mouths. But anyway, so yeah, here's my little beauty. I think this actually is one of a kind. It's because it's a 3-speed HXW Raptor with the MC, the magnetic control casting. I think they call it Magic Cast, but whatever. Basically, you can also use it as like a lifeliner drag to that to have the reel and free spool, but still add some tiny bit of drag, which is going to be really nice. And I don't have a lot of current, and I don't want to use the actual drag to set my baits, but just have that on and then make it easy for the fish to run. So yeah, that will be nice. Let's get. I'll probably just bring it in its box. I don't know. Probably. Because for when I'm not fishing in an area with big congers, I'm gonna leave this reel as it is. Actually, let me check it out. Because I wanted to read the drag washer, but I couldn't find my drag tools. This should be all the tools I have in there. I just don't want to put the reel into salt water with the right drag washers. I know Added recommends it, but yeah, I don't know. I'm not a fan of driving myself. The right drag. And most I know, even partners of Abbott, they still agree to their drags. So turn it around. All right. What's the issue? I just added something. Okay. Now. Okay. One reel to go. One reel ready. See a bunch more to go. Already spreading. 7 people in the chat. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Actually, let's get the ventilator on the fan. It's so freaking hot. It's getting hot here to take off all the clothes. I've taken everything off that I can take off for YouTube. Okay, let's start at this low settings. Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah. Huge. Okay, let's get the rock packed up. This is a really nice way. It does go into a parabolic action, but it is still a rather stiff butt action, and the tip isn't all that stiff. But I mean, it is not soft either. It is a really nice one that I didn't like when I first got it. It felt too stiff for me. Now I really enjoy it. My taste has kind of changed over the years. What kind of rod I like. Anyway, okay, this is like a really short version. It's still coming along. I might not even use it, but it's coming along. This is one I might or might not bring. I'll have to. I'm just gonna put it in here. We'll see. Anyway, I have some tasting for this raw that I want to put in for some cheap cedar rock. Have some bake with. Never a bad idea. And a little cane pole rock style rock. Also always useful to catch some bait. This one actually has its top half missing, but that's because I'm using it as for a cat toy, like a rock, a rock to play with it. My cat. Here we have, I don't know how it's called in English, but it's a kind of net that you can use to catch space fish and stuff, and like little shrimp and crap like that. So coming along well. Because it doesn't take up all that much space, but there's a good chance I'll be eating it. So here is another one for bait. Okay, it's missing its top half. So it's staying home. This one is coming along for the ride. A rod for pike and trout and stuff like that. Some lighter Z fishing. Little 4K twin power on here. I don't recommend the twin power SW, although I don't recommend the last two generations of Galaxy either. The saltwater versions. The freshwater ones, well, they're not made for big, heavy fish. So for lighter birds, they're okay. And of course, the question is, do you really need a scalp? All right, all right, all right. Got me some water because again, it's freaking hot. And if you guys have any questions, shoot. I want to hear. Here we have a surf rod. I'm probably going to bring along. It's 4.5 meters, so 16 feet. A long ass rod. Might need it. Might not. Most of the time, I don't use rod that long. But hey, better to have it than to need it, right? And since I do have it, right. I have some more rods that. Oh no, that's still in the car. Right, my other rods are still in the car. Okay, that is what's going on. I left quite a few rods in my car. might already be it on the rocks from the ones that are here that I'm using. Some bolt cutters. I do have another even bigger pair, but I think I'm gonna bring these ones along because I already have seen some sand and salt, so I don't care as much if they get a little bit rusty or shit, stuff like that. But the other ones are basically brand new. So yeah, I'm bringing these ones along. And two rod holders. Why not? Well, actually, they are really useful, like sand spikes. Anyway. Anyway. Still needs a casing for the draw. Actually, let me put this one rod in a single casing. That's an extra long rod. Then I can decide on the fly if I'm gonna bring it or not. And for two, it's not gonna. It's gonna be easier to store in the car and have the whole rod should be extra long. So yeah. Okay, it's time for full power on the fan. Luckily, I have a working AC in my car. Though actually, it's supposed to be cooling off tomorrow. Like overnight, it's supposed to get some thunderstorms and stuff, and then it will get a bit colder. But today is the hottest day of the year, and it's supposed to be one of the hottest years in history. So, fun stuff. Anyway, let's get that extra long rod in there. Not everyone likes the extra long rod, but if you know, you can enjoy it. If you know how to enjoy it, then just need to make it fit. Why is this getting stuck? Oh, that's already it. Never mind, it didn't get stuck. My bad. And it has an aluminum tube in here in the rod bag along with the rod. That way, if I hit like a bump, it's not actually gonna crash the rod. Like if I hit it somewhere or stuff like that. The aluminum rod is slightly longer than the fishing rod, so that one is going to absorb all the impact. And if it's gonna bend or whatever, that's not a big deal. It just costs $5 or $10. So, well, the rod cost is actually my most expensive rod that I own. I think 300, 300, a little bit over 300 bucks. And I'm not totally satisfied with the rod to be fair, but I damaged it so I couldn't return it. All right, good to go. Good to go. One is this beauty. The real is a true beauty. This is a nice heavy popping rock. I can also bring out some really heavy weights with faith. Big chunks of faith. And last time I used this was to catch some gators and crocodiles. So that's fun. And it did well. Yeah, it caught two. One I caught on another wall and one I caught completely on catch. That was the fourth that I caught. And it's good that my car is ready today and not tomorrow because that means I can load stuff in the car and I can leave earlier tomorrow. Beauty of a real. Honestly, I think the new Zoltiga kind of looks shitty. I'm sure it's still a great wheel. I just think they could have stayed with the old look, or they could have maybe tweaked the colors a little bit, but don't add some weird cuts and stuff. That I think to me those both smooth cuts kind of ruins the aesthetics of the wheel. That's more important thing than aesthetics, am I right? But still, if I paid grand for a reel, I'd rather have an aesthetic one, but I'm still gonna buy the one that is hanging. If they come out though with a 25K Surface SW, then I'm probably gonna buy that Surface instead of buying a Saltiga that I don't really like that much. So, yeah. Anyway, reel is packed up. Best beauty is coming along with me for sure. For damn sure, damn. Yeah, baby. I'm sorry. But yeah, let's get so. Okay, another time we need a lot chasing. And by the way, this is like a 1+1 split, up high. And this is perfect. And for me, also, this is a perfect thickness for a handle. I don't like really thick handles. I also have kind of small hands. What's up, fishing wizard? Thanks for stopping by, man. What's going on? Let me look over there if I find anything that needs. Oh yeah, oh, here we have my favorite rock. Probably my favorite from the ones I own. At least my favorite was Period. So this one is coming with me for damn sure. This is the beauty of a rod. Don't tell me. Does it kind of feels broken now? I don't think it is. I'm gonna get it out of here just to be sure. No, it is not. It is not broken. And let's see if the fishing wizard will. Yeah, hi Danny. I'm like Danny and on of one of MVP fishing. Ah, nice. Like you have to be, I have to know you personally, kind of deal nowadays. I know too many people who have bad stuff with moderators, so no, nothing personal. If I don't mod you up, just I'm being a bit more careful. Yeah, but this is like a really nice light spinning rod that I use for bait fishing too, but it really shines with lure fishing. It's 2 meters 70 or 9 foot long, really good all around length. From a boat, I would like it a little bit shorter most of the time, but from a bigger boat, it's actually nice, and from shore, it's also really good length. Anything longer kind of gets awkward. Anything shorter, well, from can limit your abilities when it gets too short. So either you could get like both a 4 foot and 8 foot rod of the same kind, basically, or you can just get one set, one 9 footer. Generally, I would recommend getting two rods, but I would rather personally rather get one really good rod than two cheaper ones. And since I don't have an endless supply of money, is what it is. No problem. I know what you say. Indeed, many trolls and people not to be trusted. Yeah, exactly. And I already have quite a lot of moderators for such a small channel, to be honest. Here's my fly rod, which what the hell? I'm gonna bring it along. Maybe I'll get to do some fly fishing somewhere. Actually, it could be a decent chance. This is not a well balanced strong wheel combo. What would I do? Possibly fun to fish mat for mackerel with the fly rod. That's always a blast. So there's the mackerel iron fit, and you just catch it with a fly rod. Yeah, man. And if anyone has any questions, shoot, I'm here to answer them. I did put June 8th in the title, so yeah. I mean, you know, I need a casing for this round for a couple of rods. Then I can pack them up, and then my rods will be done. Well, the ones that are still in the car, I'll probably add to the rod sheet as well for the drive. But whatever. What is the reason I do want to bring my rod sheet is mainly so I have one large item that I can just move in and out of the car to make some room. And it's also locked, so it's nothing. It doesn't really make a whole lot of sense for someone to see in comparison to like stuff. Like just a simple rock bag might be something else. I'm not sure about the bring this rock. I might or might not. Yeah. Uh, oh, but here I have like a simple drill that just you just can put on the ground like this. I'm probably gonna strap this thing up, but I anchored it on. So it has to, it's like a tiny package. Dirty. I'm melting at the moment. Yeah, you're not alone. You're definitely not one. I'm also trying to eat delivery right next to the phone. Switching from solid to liquid. Yeah, melted. That's exactly what melting means. Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna look my other knee for 1 second for the rod casings. Be right back. So, hmm. Like, maybe if I can't find them, I just worry about it later. I'm sure I'm gonna come across them when I keep going. So, should be, it should be here. Okay. I'm gonna still get the rocks out of this room, so don't have them in the way. And I already feel that the rock is gonna get heavy. That's all right. It's all gonna be all right. I'm just gonna put these over there for now. Oh, thanks. Thanks, Danny. Yeah. The room is a little bit more empty now. Which should definitely help. And let's check the battery. Don't want my phone to die on me. Okay, now we're good. We're good. You can just like just stay in front of the fan. Smarty in the house. Whoa. Whoa. Come. Hey, Smarty. Good to see you, man. You just finished your nipple twisting workout? Yes. It's good that I'm a dude and I can do shit like this on YouTube. Mohammed, hi there. Someone just asked in the comments if I just finished my nipple twisting workout, and I said yes. I did that situation. Oh, here's one of the rock cases I was looking for. See, once you stop looking for shit, you find it. Daddy's laughing his ass off. Yeah. Didn't your friend come already? Which friend? Oh, you mean when I said I'm no, but oh, we'll still meet up. Well, it wasn't clear, and well, it's still gonna happen, but maybe it's more likely probably before that I'll visit them, and maybe when I'm coming back from my trip, I'll bring her here. I'll pick her up, and we can come here together and stay in my place for a while. We'll see. Nothing, nothing is set right now. So yeah, yeah, right. Lucy's birthday. I'll remember. I'll definitely say her happy birthday. Oh, okay. We didn't clean the bed yet, lol. Well, I did clean the bed, Smurfy. I did. It just got dirty or well messed up again. You know, I did clean it, but it just didn't last very long. Oh, love you, man. You might need 2 times the mattress for your guest. She's like 400. What? Who are you talking about? What the hell? I have no friends that are that heavy. Neither did, you know that? That's the reason you're smutty and not Smurfy. At least you don't see stains. Well, actually, you don't. Um, I don't think there's any stains on here. On my bed, maybe. But it's more like from spilled coffee and stuff like that. Or is it? You never know. Not the nightlight. Yeah, exactly. Go over to the black light. Mhm. Uh, this was good fun. This was good fun. There's still some gas in this thing. Well, camping cooker. And here is a cooker that's going to be connected to it. You can put a big pan on here. This is a really powerful camping cooker, but it's really small, useful. And I also have a foldable thingy somewhere here. and you can put around it as like a wind field. So the wind doesn't blow away all the heat, or even blow out the flame. If you're comparing spilled coffee to bodily fluids, and based on the color, it would be some scary. Maybe it was a really thin latte, with a lot of milk in it. By the way, latte is also German slang for boner. It's not connected to the coffee. It's latte like a 2x4 would be a wood or Holz latte. So, but yeah, the wood board we would call latte. But yeah, that's where it comes from. So it means more like having wood, but still, latte means yeah, it's boner in German. Hey Jam, good to see you. Good to see you. Oh, and if there's someone I don't like, bam, this is this is oil and yeah, this wood is actually treated Smurfalicious. Jenny is getting it on with Smurfy. Okay, I know you always want. Maybe that means something. Hmm. Yes, but my oiled up hardwood. You know, you take some oil and rub it all on here, and let it soak for a while, and then rub it again. Ah, you're good, Smurfy, but I don't know if YouTube is gonna like that message, so that's why I deleted it. Because of course YouTube can read different languages. I love his vibe, not necessarily. That's a bird. Emotional damage. Uh, and some bands for some, you can of course you can train, but you can also do some more fun stuff. Like get your hats, your arms tied up, and help. No, what are you gonna do to me? Okay, I'm gonna quiet it down a little bit. I think I may just need to start to set my screen to 18 plus. Oh. Emotional damage. I cannot really do the voice. Smurfy, my mother, not can't have it. Right, I definitely know you, Jen. And here I have some nuts. Suck my nuts. Red Samurai. Mhm. I might have a new nickname for you, Red Ninja or Red Samurai. Actually, why you blow my nuts? My nuts, walnuts. Hey, Lee Mai. We're just being crazy. We're having fun. With lots of innuendo. Life's too short to be serious. And doing much shit. Let's not focus on that. Bye bye. Okay, Mohammed, no worries. Hey, Pierre, what's up? So close. So close. I'm back. Okay, nice to have you back, Danny. All right, hey, meow, meow, meow. And this is who's gonna be coming along for the ride, of course. He likes a pen. Maybe this is a bad way to get my hand on it like this. Okay, we are heavy. You've been eating a lot, but that's good. Got some fat, juicy pussy. Okay, I'll try to tone it down. Try. I didn't say I'm excellent. Important distinction. Some pre-made leaders. Oh no, I know a good German. Ooh, did he just say he loved? I actually said that you put on some weight and now I have a nice juicy pussy. I'll, I'll also eat some pussy for you guys. Don't encourage them. So, if you want to see some pussy get eaten, you love you love the fat puss. Mm. Her face just. Mm. I think she just wants down because it's too hot. But yeah. Sorry, I need to blame the heat. Right, right. That's the only reason. And the next. Okay, I have on antidepressants, so maybe they're a bit too strong. Who knows? If it makes me choke and see pussy on YouTube. Nah, she's not. And I didn't get a furball either from eating that hairy pussy. And I need to get some water again. It's crazy how much water you need when it's hot like this. Okay, baby, I'm back. That's why I love America air conditioning. Well, Subi. Hey, Subi. Good to see you. Good to see you. We have some really simple rock stands. We just put in the ground and the rock stand. They're really light and small size of it. That's why I like. I told you, Ninja. I'm late for work, Smurfy. Morning here. Okay, that means we're not gonna need our unless I'm gonna go hopping for food and tuna. I don't think I will. I know they're protected too, but keep them safe. I need to make a thing for stuff that's gonna stay home. We're gonna go through that. Yeah, hey Cindy. Anyway, I have Sunday. Wow, wow, wow. What's the one move? I should go off with box after the basement. Is it? Alright, here doesn't really close. So Brad is gonna stay home. Just going in here. That's always a big step in the right direction. Get sorted out that you're not need. Like these types of travels. They're awesome, but no need for them. And again, if anyone has any questions, anything, any topic they'd like to start, let me know. Let's pursue. Okay, here I'll just go I'm gonna bring honestly the important part is now just to get it sorted roughly and I can do it the fine adjusting and getting everything sorted again when I'm there and I've got time and peace of mind. And I have an idea what I wanna do first. I'm not sure what kind of fishing I'm even gonna start with, but it doesn't really make sense to plan too much. Just maybe to get some the offshore, like so I'm definitely gonna try to separate my stuff that I'm only gonna need for hardcore saltwater fishing and separate it from the regular light saltwater and freshwater stuff. So I don't even have to touch that stuff unless I'm actually gonna use it. Have a great day, everyone. Better get ready for work. Okay, awesome, awesome, Smurfy. Make sure the fong isn't inside out, Sylvie, yeah? Hmm. Yeah, definitely try to stay look out. Paint, paint the RPG in camp. Not that you're gonna get into this another stuff. And stuff like this isn't that clearly for European catfish. Obviously. And if you quite a bit of stuff that you eliminate, just like that. Yeah, not bad. It is. Yeah. You also take care. You can stay for a while. Here's the track leader of mine. It's custom coated 19 strand in IC 316, very corrosion resistant stuff. Even the hook, most of the hook is coated. Just the part that actually needs to enter the fish mouth isn't, so sharks have more trouble detecting it. I'm gonna bring along this huge shark here, not too many, but those old circle hooks, I like them. This little summer sleeping bag is also gonna come along because in the south it's still gonna be hot. Yeah, sharks I'm going for won't be that big. 4 to 6 foot, only using like 10. Yeah, I mean there are four. I mean the biggest shark I might catch would be a porbeagle. Or a thrasher if I get someone to take me out on the boat. So I am bringing my 51. This baby over here because yeah, there are NATOs, but you basically never put into one. So the porbeagle is the biggest shark I have, or thrasher that I have a halfway realistic chance of hooking. And even that is not very likely. But I'm still going to bring some gear along that would enable me to catch that. Yeah, it's still okay. This is a leader I used in Brazil. Some 200 pound in 7 strand cable and a 10 circle hook. It's Wednesday. Happy hump day. And 4 foot shark actually kind of small. They're a bit thin. Yeah. Vormittag really angeguckt. Why are you packing now? Well, because I'm leaving tomorrow, Jen. By the way, my therapist, who knows more about everything going on right now than anyone, also thinks it's a good idea to keep going no matter what. No matter if anything changes now. I just you know game. Okay, the drag is really low. Even when the drag was set with something in the game. Whatever. So here we have my 50 wide. That's the biggest reel I'm gonna bring. That can. Nisi, what's up? Oh, you walked into something. Mm. Murphy asked earlier if I was just starting with my nipple twisting workout, so I did one last set with him. Yeah, no other language, sign language. Okay, gotcha. Friday I'll take the ferry, but I have to leave Thursday evening to catch the ferry in the morning, especially because it's going to be my first long drive. Oh, you've seen Hump Day. Okay. Happy humping, everyone. Happy humping. I went through chat briefly and saw that Deborah timed you out. I was like, wow, okay, that's God who stream and really don't get along. They always time each other out. Okay, just like if you time someone out in the mark for no reason or for personal beef, you're not staying in my chat. Just want to put that out. Keep your personal stuff personal. Like you can talk about it, but don't 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 act on it in the stream. You can talk to me privately, and if there's a real issue, then I can decide what to do about it. But don't just time someone out. Just needed to put that out there. Your car going on a ferry? Yes, yes, of course. There's water I have to go over. Oh, there's also a tunnel, but the tunnel is more expensive than the ferry, so I'm going on the ferry. I did. Hey, Sherry, good to see you. And this is my old art piece of wood. Let me see. Then I rubbed some oil on. Then I let it dry. Then I rubbed it off again. And yeah, I'm probably gonna bring this along. It's really good for some bigger fish, to dispatch. And that is really why I have this wood, just for the record. No one timed you out. Maybe it was a joke or something. It was only like 300 sec. Maybe I didn't see any negative comments. I didn't see anyone get timed out at all. So if I missed it and someone screwed up, I'm sorry. Yeah, I didn't see anyone get timed out. On my other lives, I timed one person out because they were they were right in the category and just not making sense at all. Either. And here's my nuts. Okay. Oh, he never noticed. Here's my heart. Oh, yeah, that's easy. That's for nowadays. Just wondering if it was becoming a thing for that person to time people out for no reason. Yeah, we don't want that those kind of people. More stuff that has nothing to do with fishing, and but it is coming along. So, okay, my friend out. Understand. Hmm? The reverse. I locked into dumb app. Let me more plastic. I don't know. Let them time me out. I don't. Okay. Well, no one gets to time anyone out without a reason. Mindset. Just name that clear. Do we have some preserved minnows? If we bring these along, because sometimes we cannot get it that way. Okay, log into your own stream using other accounts I can give you. Back again. Woo! I'm not sure what you mean with the storm staff. Why you would get a storm staff? But I'm not sure I want to know. Okay, I have to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. One minute. Baby, I'm back. The dead boy never gets the top of the spot was ready. I need to read it. Smurfy come here. That's a bath ready. You don't hit the hand with the meter stick when I misbehave. Be right back. Okay. Measuring a peach. All right. That fan is so strong it's blocking any sound from reaching the microphone. Ha 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 ha. Bad boy. You bad boy. Okay, not bad boy. Now get in the top. That's the sponge is ready. Sherry, are you Smurfy's wife or not? Just wondering right now with all of these problems. No, his keeper. When I put my toe in the baby sick. Okay, I'll let you do figure that stuff out. To me, it sounds like you're his dog, but whatever. No, yes, no, red, glamorous. They're not that red, that's the problem. I wish I was, and having some red, I wish I was a proper Highlander, but I could still be a Viking. But probably, that's good chance I actually have some Viking DNA. A lot of people do. Yeah. My family is not more mixed than I am. I just got all the pale, red Viking slash Celtic with more than anyone else in the family. Even my mom's from the actually probably even amount of Celtic. I have some Celtic. Oh, and it's so good. Oh. They have mats. Ladies are my ADHD control. Okay. They have mats with that smoking on. I better come Monday. And they are not cold. Okay. Okay, Daddy. Okay. Well, I've never had need for that. Just let me put it that way. I can go for hours and hours. My entire body is going to be tired before that part gets tired. I guess I should count myself lucky. I never needed that either, but I like it. Oh, man. And there's my pussy again. Or one of my pussy. Well, actually, that's two of my pussies. Because she gets one and she also has another. Meow, meow, meow. Stuffmaster. Isn't it called a stuffmaster? By the way, when I was in the bathroom after I washed my hands, I actually headed her on purpose with wet hands to get her fur on the outside a little bit wet before the bath. Breed actually originates in Siberia, so they're not built for the heat. Lucy, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Lucy. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Lucy darling. Lucy, woo! Much love to you and happy birthday. I hope you're having a blast. You're virgin, Ian. Ben. You're very far from a virgin. I mean, okay, maybe you've never done it into the ear. That's a chance. Actually, that's halfway likely. So maybe your ears still are virgin, but the rest of you sure ain't. Don't you mean eyes, Jemmy, liar, liar, pants on fire. Lucy, happy birthday to you, says Gemini. May all your birthday wishes come true today on your birthday and the whole year through. Oh, that's nice. That is really sweet. All this stuff is coming on. Oh, I really like those. These are swivel, those BKK monster circle hooks with the best swivel bob and swivel there is. And the here the advantage is of these. One sec. The advantage is that you can crimp some really heavy, stiff cable, and they can still turn just right. So, and then still always find also corner hook up. So you can use some, and you also don't need a swivel necessarily higher up on the meter. So definitely have advantages. And like for example, if you're fishing a wind on leader and you don't want to have a swivel anywhere in between, you could just use a swivel hook, and that way the swivel looks like part of the bait instead of earrings. Yeah, sure. Instead of being like an outside thing. That would also help. It's just less apparent. And like for shark fishing, I think these are exceptionally useful because there sometimes you need to use some real heavy cable for them to not be able to chew through it. 80 to 100 lint crimp. Yeah, to me that's too thin, too thin. Like if I'm going for sharks, I would probably start at like 300-pound cable and go all the way up to 2,000 pounds because you never know what you're gonna hook into. Maybe some big shark that can cut cable comes along. You don't want them to chew through it, right? Oh my God, Gemini. Get out of my hair. It's dangerous in there. I was thinking earrings to light back at you, baby. Run! Run! Run away. Woo! So, in case you haven't noticed, we're kind of like the insane asylum here. They don't like to get out. Makes that voice when you gotta do the next. If a 12-foot shark with my hook, you can have it. I don't want to reel him in. Oh, I'm catching that sucker. 100%. Well, unless he decides to break you off or pull the hook. It would be like, oh! But actually, I got my voice to get. Hey, it is okay. It's okay, bro. I don't growl. Because it's growl. Like when you do a proper growl, you're actually not using your true vocal cords. Or you're ruin that. So I'm actually making the sound with other structures in my throat and mouth. Yes, I'm using deep throat techniques. Not deep throating stuff, but using stuff deep in my throat. But still stuff that is above my true vocal folds to make those sounds. Very little chance of me hooking one that size of the key of a fruit. Sure, I asked myself if I was crazy. You all said you all don't know how much I appreciate you all. I really need a good laugh this morning. Thank you all for that. Done three, but not fishing, just vacation. Three with some on Saturday. Nice. Yeah, Cherry, I feel it. Like my life recently is an absolute bad. It's just all my I desperately need it. I'm still not sure how I'm gonna finance all of it. Like I can make it kind of, but whatever. I'll find it. I'm good at that. So, but I need. Here we have some beautiful hooks that I'm gonna be using for some conger fishing. Some stainless steel, heavy gauge, super sharp sort hooks that were really cheap. So I'm gonna snell these onto some 1.5 millimeter 143 strand 7 times 19 cable. Put a like half a mackerel on there and catch some biggie ones. I'll be back in a second. All right. Won't die on me. Okay, so people. Yeah, we go. Not only battery over here as well. Charger. All right. Okay, I have to read what you guys wrote. Ooh, Gemini, you got interested, huh? Me to be good. Oh, okay. Assume deep throat. Okay, I never saw a notification, but I will keep watching. And you want me to be good? I never said that. Gem. No, Gem, you're all good. Insane. Every one of you. You'll need that in writing, please. I may start at around 7 a.m. Pacific or later in the day and run through the night. Oh, Murphy talking about his live stream. Gemini, you have a bad influence on me. I'll get to my destination around 9 a.m., but don't expect much bite as it warms up, then more bite towards the eve. Gotcha. Smack that, smack that, smack that, smack that. I'll bite you now. Save you the trip. MK doing operation. Oh, smarty. Not too close to the bed locked up and don't want to end up in the bed. Oh, you don't want to be in bed with me? Why? When I start, Cherry, I'll probably stream for 12 hours, so I'm sure you'll come across it nice. Smurfy. Okay, but what day Smurfy so I can watch out? Saturday, okay. Big beef, big beef. Not big beef. And Chad, when I say you're far from innocent, I don't mean that as a bad thing. Good. Neither will need these. Okay. Now you guys will go to bed with me. If you want it or not, I'll get you my bed. But on here, I'll sort through all the stuff that's on the bed. And after I'm done with that stuff, I'll probably have to end the line. And I'll do another one later on. Hey, Lucy, still here. Awesome. What a gig. Oh, Smurfy, you're smarty for a reason. That's all I can say. Smurfy slash smarty. Yeah. So Smurfy, have you been? Are you trained to not get to getting or what? Actually, I'm gonna lock the fan in position so we got some air blowing onto the bed because it's still freaking hot. It's getting hot in here to take off all its clothes, and we need some battery. I don't know what he asked. Then he does like, okay, that was getting weird. Getting weird in here. I mean, it's already weird. Don't get me wrong. It's always been weird, but you there, Lucy? Okay, let me read back on chat. Okay, Lucy's saying hi. Okay, I will watch for your live. Lucy, wonderful you're here. Yeah. Awesome, Sherry. I might be brave enough to show my face, or if I hook something big, I just won't care at all. Yeah. I feel you on that. It can take some time to get comfortable showing your face. Okay. Wait, who was whacking what? They will be lurking at your ass. What again? 12 hours, someone has to be there to keep you awake, so I will throw sponges at you. Then he tells like, I know what you asked for. I don't know what you mean, Jam. MK checks for cushioning buoyancy. Take out the handcuffs. Wow, Daddy getting down to business. The cuffs are so we can run and MK. Oh, I can always chase you, baby. You sexy little smutty. Gotta be careful. Oh man. This is fun. Hey, Dunholm adventure. It's crazy in here, just letting you know. This is not a regular live stream. I'm getting some stuff sorted out for my upcoming fishing trip. So yeah. Okay, not gonna this. More European catcher specific stuff. I'm gonna bring along a few U floats though. They can be useful for other fishing, but I only need a few, not too many. Okay, that should be it. Only some really small ones from now on. Okay, this is a small one. See, this is a special one that I different story, but this is a good one that I'm going to bring along. Hey, down home. Yes, I am done. I am done home. I'm coming over once again. It's been a while. But I'll be there. Like, if things go according to plan, I'll be there Friday morning in Dover, and then let's see where I'm going from there. First, up north first. I'm basically gonna drive around the entire island. So up the east coast of England and Scotland, then visit the Orkneys, and then make my way down the Scottish west coast and around the Welsh coast, maybe down the south tip of England. Not sure about that yet. That is basically the plan. Like basically do a round trip around the entire island. But if it's still too hot, when I would get there, I might skip the south part of England because I don't want to be baked alive. Yeah, really nice circles. See you, Danny. Cool. When you come to the northeast, I could meet up with you. What? Anything. I prefer big stuff though. Like conger eels and sharks are like my gonna be my main target. Maybe some skates if they're around. Extra close. Asking for a friend. Yes, I do. I do, Jam. Actually, a lot. just It's just been too freaking hot lately to wear them. I love you, Stan, by the way. Oh, Sam, you're great. I hope you know that. Okay. I'm sure to bring. I love I love you right back. Good. Not much big around here, buddy. A little tip: when you get to the west coast of Scotland, Bands skate is big there. Fish through the night, though, and use big baits. Oh yeah, yes, you are great, then. Yeah, I know. Usually the west coast is better. And Ireland too. The Irish west coast, I did way better than on the east coast. So I did hear that on the east coast of Scotland, there's some big hunger. Maybe just need to be higher up north. Right. You could have run. But still, I'm more than happy to join you. I mean, I also need to learn how to fish for the smaller stuff to catch my bait. So, and and it really works. Even if it's the same species I've targeted before, it always works different in different areas. So, yeah. Of course, mackerel and pollock are usually the best options for bait, but you can use anything. I even thought of using whole dogfish, like the lesser spawn cat the official name, but usually they're just called dogfish. Just so the people who are not who don't know all the fish, they know what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about spiny dogfish or sleuthhounds or stuff like that. Well, we actually just call them Dackel in German. You put around here in the northeast, you get place and whitey, but not big. Well, they're nice, yeah. Do you at least get a lot of them, or also not too many? Like for fish like that, I kind of need to be able to catch them with a pretty high frequency to make it interesting. If I have to work hard for each single fish and they're not big, then it can get a little boring for me. I know I'm spoiled when it comes to fishing. Still making sandwich law. It's always a good idea to work with hooks 90% naked, right? Yes, of course. Of course it is, Jen. What do you think? It makes sense, doesn't it? Like you can get your nipple pierced. I need another hook. Oh, I have a stick. Maybe this will. Nope. I think I need a jig head. Yeah, you're making me want to. I am hungry. Any big ass in here? No. No one can claim that I'm not advanced. These travel still too big for anything. The fish at a place catch call how you can get some decent smooth on. That's nice. Sure, it's safe, Jen, just as safe as cooking naked. Right. Cooking naked isn't bad. I do it frequently. I think it's an angle that keeps it from. So, Jen, just for you, that was a little piercing. I'll do it better when I find a chickhead. That's gonna hold a lot better. Actually, has some weight. To push it in a little bit, but just the tip. I'll do it. Push it in. Well, MK cooks naked when serving. Well, I always have one sausage at least when I'm cooking naked. Let me put it that way. Also, on your way back down the West Coast stop at Whitehaven, I got a video of me catching hornback rays. They can be good fighting, coming in canny size, in any size. You'll also get dogfish there too. Yeah, you usually get some doggies everywhere. Yeah, some bullheads would be nice. Not just doggies, but also some husks. 7 conversation at once. Awesome, right? Isn't it awesome? Almost as awesome as you, Jack. Oh, I'm getting tired. I know, Jim. I don't know who to call to. My cat is also up and about, looking around. She's gonna have a blast on the trip. Like she actually enjoys traveling. She gets bored of home. Well, we'll all answer exactly. So yeah, this is a double hook rig for some bigger size baits with a relatively thin cable, just for the chance of hooking a shark. Or also for big cod, I like some thinner cable because or some length and stuff. Because some of them can actually phrase through some model leader, but I also don't want to use super thick model. I rather use some thinner cable personally. But that's just me. Just me. Okay, no new comments. Bang! And not gonna need this for anything. Some rigging flaws, 30-pound year coming along. Nice big swivel. Best swivel there is coming along. These ghost hooks coming along. Yeah, coming along. I should have enough ghost hooks. Yeah, that would be good to put some plastic stuff. Harp hook. Some soul warmers coming along, but they're going off to the side so they don't get punctured by a hook. Those are the ones you just open up and they react with this oxygen and heat up and keep your feet warm. Because up in Scotland, it's only going to be like 10, 15 degrees Celsius in normal Scotland. So it's pretty cold still, even in the middle of summer. And summer doesn't last long either. Here's some 19 strand 8-pound cable coming. Some seesaw to tie some stones together. Really good stuff. Because where I break off a lot, I use some stones as weights, and I just tie them with some organic twine. Then attach a little brake line and tie them on. And if I get stuck, I just lose a stone, but I don't use my whole weight. MK take hand warmers too. Yeah, I'll probably just buy them there, honestly. And I usually need my hands. No F goes fishing in Scotland. He does, but he's not that far north. But he is still pretty far north. Well, he's like, I think 2/3 of the way to the northern tip. Yes, I said tip, Jam. I know how your mind works. That doesn't really work when you're wearing clothes, you know? I mean, it works a little bit, but not too well. It's not that cold. Armpits, right? Exactly what I was going to say. There's also other warm areas. I guess. So don't wear clothes. At least your hands will be warm. Murphy between your legs is better for warming your hands, right? Lila, you okay? Maybe? I think my cat is weirded out by me being on the bed. Except people will think I'm doing the wrong kind of fishing. Wrong. Yeah, there's a chance. I'm not gonna lie. Peeps might get the wrong idea. Smurf. You're smutty. You'll stay smutty. Mr. Three Nipples Tall. worm. Insurance. Okay, Jam is going on a rant. But keep it PG, Jam. Oh shit, I spit coffee afterwards. What time is it now? Okay. Like European PG. Everything that's said so far pretty much was PG, in my opinion. Lila? Sweetie? What you looking at? Lila, why do we have to go in with all the hope? You're a stupid cat, but then again, you know how to look at them. Well, if you do, then you'll learn. I gotta buy it, gotta buy it, gotta buy it. Catch and release, just release. Worms. Look, I'm spreading my legs for you and showing you my pussy. Yes. Okay, my pussy doesn't want to be. My tablet was sitting upright. No, remember, no political or religious thought in here. And here we have Force Hammer. Lila 9. Katze. Don't jump out of the window. You're stupid enough to do that. Okay, Smurfy needs more meds. Oh, my bed has had caffeine for the day. Your bed is gonna be up for days. Here we have a little shark leader. Nice Pokemon hook. Careful. Why? Damn, nothing's gonna happen unless I yank like real freaking hard. I have to try to get hurt with this, not the other way around. I'm not gonna hurt if I'm not trying. I'm not trying. And here's a bunch of 16 hooks. I'm probably not gonna need those. Well, as long as it doesn't get hard, Jam, I will be. Talking about things getting hard. Maybe I'll better not go on too much with that. One of them sleep number bets. Lila 9. But the cat knows it's time to go on a trip, and here's a gator Pokemon leader of mine. This is definitely staying home because we're not going to catch any of those. You could still catch some people with them, but you know, Hard is good, Cherry. Don't listen to Smurfy. Yes, I know, right? Not everyone likes a classic Smurfy, even if that's your standard. Some people have harder standards. You can enter in how many inches you need for that night. Yes, but it needs to be hard for that. If it's soft, you can just either you just kind of have to push pretty hard to get anything in, and then it just goes all in. If it goes in, or it doesn't go in at all. So you need some hardness to enter inch by inch, or you need to have it grow while you already have a little bit of it in. Then you can maybe start out at least half soft. Or you could get okay. I'm gonna stop for now. Well, I'm heading off, guys. Hope you enjoy your trip and welcome to the UK when you get there. Thanks, Dunhop. I'm sure I'll hear from you. Murphy, if I need to tell a bat how many inches I need, I think I need to review my laptops. Yeah, Splint. I used the wrong. How about Splint, Murphy? If it's soft, you don't need a popsicle stick to make it flex. I'm not gonna say too much. Lila, Lila, come in here. The window was blown shut, and I don't want it to kick my head out. Okay, it's laying down. EP brace would be more like a flash. Would it though? Here are some leaders that have already caught some conger eels. Nice ones. You just lang your ball. Yes, I know. I like. What can I say? Sometimes I like keep playing with my balls. Doesn't everyone like to trigger some balls? What do you get when you jiggle Santa's balls? A right Christmas. With the snowflakes. I mean, I don't understand arguments. Mm. I do need to go to the bathroom soon, and I do need to end the live stream soon as well, unfortunately. I'll be back. We got some more rocks, but these aren't all up yet. We might have to do that sometime. And give them a good rubbing to polish them up. White Christmas? Yeah, when you jiggle Santa's balls, you get a white Christmas. No, you don't. Just take up ruby. Sure, Snoopy. Sure. Not when I did. Oral. Yes, I need some oral support. You mean moral support? You heard what I said. And there is a girl who would probably laugh at that joke, and if we do become an item, probably should probably just go ahead and give them all of it. I don't have I don't know another one. I don't think I'll ever have anything with a good friend. She do this. She do it if you were dating her or something. She would give you some oral support. Yeah. Yeah. Sam, he's trying to play Angel. I wouldn't. It wouldn't be what you think. Right, races are oral support technically. Right, Smurfy? I mean, yeah, races are oral support. Not a buy, not a beat. More like you can do it, MK. Just squeeze. You're growing. Exactly, exactly. Some 250 pounds. Decoy split rings. Oh, I might need them and then do some part leaders that I want to connect. Otherwise, I won't need those. Well, we're all having fun here. It's good. Here's some netting I was doing that I could bring that along. Also keep it separate so it doesn't get tangled up. So pinball, nothing. Okay, I do need to go to the bathroom. Maybe let's just say, I think you're all having too much fun. Maybe I'll do some other stuff after. I won't end the live quite yet. So yeah. I just have to get out of here without sitting on a hook. That would be suboptimal. And Gemini down, clean up in aisle 8. What happened, Gem? Okay, I'll just leave this. I'm not gonna mute it because I'm gonna be far enough away, but the pen not gonna hear anything. So yeah, be right back, people. Be right back. We're back. So, yeah. Are we being punished? Glass can reach us from here. Don't want to sit on that bed feeling like a king. You get off the bed feeling like all we can do is run. No prayers here, please. Remember, channel rules. Yeah, we didn't have all that much strength that it can take you. Okay, don't get more. I'm gonna probably be surprised how much stuff it is. History taught us anything. Yes, Lila. Just gave my cat some food. Wishing. Wishing coffee. Well, I should probably show you my backside now, mostly, but oh well. There's worse sides. Okay, I'm gonna need to end the live action, so that's something to do now. So see you guys soon and bye for now. I'll